Hello, hello. I was tagged by Beck Dare, with the username, of course, Beckophilia, about some YouTube questions. Apparently there's a YouTube survey that YouTubers do and they answer questions about YouTubey stuff. So it shows how savvy I am about YouTube. I'm still kind of a newcomer, don't really know all the things, but I thought I'd answer some of these questions and see what we do. I was thinking of doing this on the Samtime news channel, the official channel, and then jump cutting it to make it all sound very sharp and very smart and me sound really good, but I thought, not enough time, working full time. I still have to shoot and do the whole Samtime news and edit it all tonight and have it up by tomorrow. Oh, it's too hard. And also, no, it's not too hard, but it is hard, but I'm going to do it. And Samtime games, I haven't done a Minecraft video in a while, a few days. Oh, jeez Louise. It's also hard. Working and YouTubing is tough. It's tough, but somebody's got to do it. We all got to do it. Anyway, let's get into some questions. First question. Why are you called that? Why are you called that? Now, I don't know if this is referring to my actual name or YouTube name, but I'll do the YouTube name as well because that's more interesting than my actual name. My name's Sam just because the parents chose Sam, you know. And it is just Sam. It's not Samuel. It's just Sam. S-A-M. I hate when people say Samuel or assume that it's Samuel. It's not Samuel. And it can be hard sometimes, like, because Sam can be for boys and girls. And since I can't be Samuel, I'm always just Sam. There's always a bit of ambiguity if people don't know who I am and they just see the name written down. They don't know if I'm a boy or a girl, but hey, I don't like Samuel, so I'm not going to do with that. And Alan, Sam Alan Tucker. Alan is my granddad's middle name, so his name's sort of after him. And Tucker is just the family name, so that's just how it works. I've of course had lots of nicknames. Sammy T, Sambo, Sam Bones, blah blah blah, Sam Tucker, Sam Fucker. You know, that one got that a bit in school. Bush Tucker, Sam Bush Tucker, and Sam Wise, Sam Wild, Wham Sam, thank you ma'am. Oh, there's so many, I can't even think of them all now. But Samtime was actually one that I invented for myself because when I went to high school, in the last year of high school, year 12, I went to a different school and I didn't quite know all the things that happened there. And apparently there was this thing where they had sports jerseys, I don't know what they call them, sort of like rugby or American football sort of big jumper things, and it says, oh, you order yours, and it's personalised and stuff, and I didn't know that was just a thing that everyone does. I thought it was just like the sports people, so I didn't order one, of course. And then when they come in, just everyone around school's got these cool sort of jerseys with all their cool nicknames on the back, and here I'm stuck with a normal, crappy normal school jumper that we had. So, that was a bit lame. But, yeah, one person that I did see, I can't remember what their name was, but it was Something Time. I thought, that's pretty cool. So I thought Samtime sounds pretty cool. So then I just call myself Samtime and then use that for, like, gamer tags and usernames. Now using it for the Samtime news, because I like it. It's pretty cool. Second question. Next question. Wow, took a while for the first one. Anyway, favourite school teacher. I guess my favourite school teacher, I'd have to say, one that I remember the most, maybe because it's just more recently or had a bigger effect, but is Max Coulthard, who was my lecturer at Monash Uni, because he was one of the few that actually, after all the lectures were done and everything, I actually went up to him at the end and shook his hand and said, yeah, thank you for sort of inspiring me, and you just did good and really got me going with all the business stuff, because I'd got a business degree. Ooh, Monash, business degree. And he's, yeah, just because in his lectures, what he didn't just explain the course material and stuff like that, because that's boring, you can get that in the book, you just read that in the book. And people didn't like this, but I really like this. He talked about real-world examples. He even talked about how kids in uni, they made like $1 million deals, like he did international marketing, and he was talking about students who made millions of dollars while they were studying at Monash, just doing international deals, like buying that, selling it here, moving around the world, import-exporty stuff, and all these cool things. And he just made it sort of real, like, yeah, you can really do this. You can really make a lot of money and you can really do all this cool business stuff. I'm not just teaching boring business material, but actually motivating and inspiring you to do awesome things. And I think it's not the sole reason, but it's one of the sort of big reasons that motivates me to keep going with Samtime News and my own sort of individual things, because it's like, yeah, it's possible. It's kind of inspired a sort of spirit of, yeah, you can do it. It's awesome. So yeah, you could probably even look him up on the internet, Max Coulthard, if you're interested. I think he was like CEO of Schweppes and he did some other cool things. But yeah, lecturer at Monash University. Strangest food I've eaten. When I was a kid, I used to have salada sauce and cheese. If you don't know what salada is, it's like a sort of just a, what do you call it? Just like a biscuit thing, but it's not quite a biscuit. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like sort of a healthy biscuit, and then you put tomato sauce on it, squeeze that on, then you put one of those just flat square bits of cheese on that, and then you eat that, and it was delicious for the time. I don't think I'd eat it now though. It's not that, it doesn't sound too appetizing now. And another thing is to eat is just the Parmesan cheese. If you get like a packet of Parmesan cheese in little bits, and then I just eat it from a little packet, just eating the Parmesan cheese up. I don't think I could do that now either, but it was just weird, something when I was a kid that I used to eat. Oh, handy tip, if you're having a Milo, if you don't know what Milo is, it's just like a malt, powdery stuff you mix in milk. What you do it in 3 stages. You put the Milo in first, mix it up with the milk, and then you put in a bit more milk, mix it up again, then put in the final bit of milk, and then mix it up. It actually makes it really good. Ben Time doesn't believe it makes a big difference, but it does. Sorry, I'm talking quickly because this is taking a bit of time. First gig now. Does this mean the first gig that I've gone to, or the first gig that I did, sort of thing? I'm going to answer both, because the second one is more interesting. Because the first gig, I don't really go to gigs, I don't really go to concerts and things like that. I think kind of because I have the wrong mindset. I think I'm wrong about it, because I thought, like, everything I see on TV about concerts and music things is just people in a big mosh pit pile going, yeah, push, shove, get out of my way, and just annoying stuff like that. Like, nah, give me my personal space, man. But I think there's concerts where you can just sit down and just watch and enjoy the show, or you can like sort of go, yeah, from your seat, and you have your own sort of area, so that could be cool. But my brothers are really into music and gigs and that. They have their own band, of course. But yeah, the only gig that I can say I have sort of gone to is at the Palais Theatre in Melbourne to see English comedian Bill Bailey. You might know him from Black Books and other stuff like that, because very, very funny comedian, and I like that show. That's probably the only really gig that I've gone to. But the gig that I have had myself, the first one, was in primary school. I would have been like 10 or 11, and we did a production called 7 Seas, and I actually walked up and I was ordering a ticket for this boat or something, and I actually got my line wrong. I got mixed up, I got ahead of myself, and then I realised I'd stuffed up because the dialogue wasn't working. And then everyone was thinking in the audience, I think, oh, what's he going to do? What's he going to do? Oh my god, he stuffed it up. And then I just go boom, confidently, oh, hang on, I forgot my boarding pass, or whatever line I was meant to say, and people loved that. They loved it because I was just kind of like, alright, I've stuffed up. Boom, and I just say the right thing, and then sort of, I didn't let it faze me, sort of thing. And I got a massive applause at the end. People loved that. Oh my god. So that was cool. That's my first sort of big stage thing with like, oh yeah, it was fun to get the first feedback from the audience, which is cool. Since then, I've read like some things that I've written, like poetry, because you know poetry's good, in front of an audience, and the person who introduced me for the poetry, of course, said Sam Tucker, and said with her poem, because of course only girls write poems. And then when I walked up, I said, actually, it's his poem, and oh, that got another laugh. Big sort of funny thing there. Just the confidence and stuff that I said as well, which was good. Anyway, I'm so awesome. And the more recently is with work, doing the emceeing, doing the comedy gigs, and standing up and saying, you're just having the jokes and stuff with the work and stuff, and having a go at people, but in a funny way, funny roasting sort of comedy, good way there. So and it's lots of good fun, Anyway, keep going. God, 8 minutes and 5 seconds. Jeez, I want to keep it under 10. Let's do it. Favorite place in the world? This is a tough one. Like I've only been in Australia and in Europe, some of the Europe places, and one thing I really liked was France, because I went to France and I went sort of alone, and I really liked it, just totally far away from anyone I knew and stuff. Like, not that I want to be far away from people I know, but it's just like that cool sort of like, it's just yourself, and you're just in this new world, just doing real cool stuff, just chilling around, just saying and you're away from your life. Don't look at the dirty kitchen. So you don't have to worry about, because you're on holiday, you don't have to worry about all the things at home and going back to your jobs and stuff. Just nothing is nagging you or anything. You're just chilling out, seeing this weird, like not weird, but it's just because it's different because you haven't been there before. New place and all these cool things. And France was really cool. I really like the language. I want to learn more French, but it's hard. I just want to know it. I don't want to have to learn it. I just want to know it. Parlez-vous français? Oui, non, très bon. C'est blabla. I just made the last bit up. But yeah, that was really cool. And yeah, I just like sort of quiet times, sort of by myself when I'm really into something. Like if I get, like, I don't do it too much, but when I'm sort of writing a book, I have to finish writing that book, and I just get like in a mode of like, and this happens. That's cool, just like in a mode. And also with the Samtime news, just looking up articles and getting jokes and just like, oh, that's a great joke, that's a great joke, and just getting that cool sort of momentum and just getting in the zone. That's my favourite place. My favourite place is the zone, just getting in the zone. Alright, and finally, who do you want to answer the survey next? I don't know, Jesus, maybe? I don't know, Yoda. Yoda, what is it? Can you answer this survey next time? Oh, I'm far too busy, I am. Far too busy, cannot do it. Alright, Yoda. Fine, Yoda's a bit busy, he can't do the survey, but it would be pretty good. 4 seconds, gotta go, gotta keep it under 10. Funky, bye.